Hello and welcome to another episode of Tech Wingman Shorts, the podcast where we break down complex tech topics into easy to understand concepts for business owners, IT managers and professionals. I'm Vince, your host and tech advisor. Today we're talking about Claude AI's Claude Cowork feature and why it's a leap from advice to action. Let's get into it. Claude Cowork is a new mode in the Claude desktop app that doesn't just suggest what to do next, it actually does the work you approve. You describe the outcome you want, grant access to the folders or tools you choose, and Cowork drafts a plan. You review the steps, approve them, and it executes, keeping you updated as it goes. It runs on your Windows or Mac OS device, and because the heavy lifting happens locally on your computer, it needs to be on and not asleep for tasks to complete. It's new, so think of it as powerful but still maturing, with safety features that ask for your OK before significant actions. Here's how it works in practice. You open Claude on your desktop, switch to Cowork, tell it the outcome you want, and point it at the right sources, local folders or selected tools like Slack, Notion, or even websites in your browser. Cowork breaks the job into steps, shows you the plan, and waits for your approval. You stay in control. You choose what it can see, what it can do, and when it should pause and check back in. For IT managers, there are admin controls to enable or disable Cowork, and it stores its conversation history locally on the device rather than in the cloud. Useful to know for governance and audits. Let's talk use cases. If you're in sales, ask Cowork to research a list of prospects. It can browse company sites, pull key facts, and assemble a polished one-pager or spreadsheet you can drop into your CRM. If you're in marketing, have it turn briefs, blogs, and product notes into a week of social posts. With your approval, it can work through your scheduling tool's web interface to line up the posts at sensible times and produce a lightweight report of what's going out and when. In operations, set it to monitor customer emails, draft clear replies in your voice, and place appointment bookings via your calendar's webpage, always pausing for your review before anything is sent or confirmed. If you're an IT manager, point Cowork at changelogs, tickets, and meeting notes, and ask it to produce clean, step-by-step knowledge base articles in your template, ready for a quick technical check. There's more. Cowork can tame a messy downloads folder by sorting and renaming files using your naming conventions. It can turn piles of receipts or screenshots into a neat spreadsheet with totals and categories. It can build a branded report or deck from a folder of notes and templates, weekly if you like, so your Monday briefing is waiting for you. And if your work lives across Slack and Notion, you can have it generate a daily briefing that pulls priorities together so you don't have to hop between tabs. Why is this a real leap forward? Because it moves AI from being a clever advisor in a chat box to being a desktop teammate that executes approved tasks against your real files and tools under your supervision. That blend, local context, explicit approvals and visible progress means less copy, paste, hope and more reliable, repeatable outcomes. And while this is Anthropic's take today, it's reasonable to expect Microsoft Copilot and Google Gemini to roll out similar agent-style desktop capabilities, so consider this your early look at where everyday AI is headed.
Claire's blatant plug.
Claire here, and I've got a question for you. How much time does your team waste on repetitive tasks, clunky processes, or chasing information? If the answer is too much, or worse still, I'm not sure, then you need to hear about Wingman Evolve. Evolve is a fixed-length engagement where we dive into how your business actually works. We map your workflows, spot the bottlenecks, and then show you how to streamline them using automation, AI, and the right technology. The goal is simple: less friction, fewer manual steps, and more time for the work that really matters. And if you're not sure where to get started with AI, this is the perfect place to begin. We'll help you identify where AI can make a real difference without the hype or guesswork. If you're ready to evolve the way you work, email us at hello@pinpoint-networks.net to find out more.
Thanks for tuning in to this episode of Tech Wingman Shorts. If you found this helpful, be sure to subscribe and share it with your friends and colleagues. Until next time, take care.